If you're decided to move to South Florida in 2022 and you want to know more about what are the best places to live in South Florida, then that's what we are going to discuss in this video.
I was just somebody longing for someone to hold me. It could be anybody, but you chose me somehow. Now I'm crazy, thinking about you all the time, like crazy, knowing you're here by my side. And I was doing fine on my own, but baby, you make me a whole lot better. A whole lot better.
Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Whoever watching my videos consistently, thank you so much for your support. And if you are new to my channel, then check out other videos about different cities, pros and cons. We talk about real estate, a lot of fun stuff. Now let's start this video. South Florida is very famous for relocation, especially in 2021. And I'm sure in 2022 also people will love to move to South Florida. It's just not in a COVID time, but South Florida has a lot of advantage over other states for the relocation because the weather is awesome, the cost of living is really affordable compared to some other states, and also a lot of lifestyle fun you can have in South Florida. So I thought to make this video, it's like overview for what are the best places to live in South Florida. So when I say South Florida, that means if you check on this map, there are multiple counties there. And if you talk about like the top notch, like Juno Beach, and you go to like a southernmost point, which is just Key West, and that's what kind of South Florida you can count on. So after Miami, it's more like a Key Biscaynes, a lot of keys, like a small towns are there. Above Miami, there are a lot of different beach towns and suburb towns, which are more on a west side. You can check on this map. So I'm more focusing on this video is more about above Miami, or you can say above Key Biscaynes. So let's start with number 10. The number 10 is if you are looking to live in more closer to Miami and want to save some money, then Homestead is really great choice. Homestead is a very unique town because Homestead is under development right now. And one of the unique feature in Homestead has house prices are really affordable compared to some other towns in Miami area. So Homestead is, you can consider as a suburb for Miami. It's close to Miami area. And it has like the townhouses, single family houses, all ranges around like 200,000 to going up to like 600, 700,000, and you get the really good newer built single family houses there. So if you're looking for something to buy like affordable range and you want to live close to Miami, then Homestead is a great choice. However, it will be really further from the different airports. Like Miami airport is close, but the Palm Beach airport is not that close there, or even the Fort Lauderdale airport. So Fort Lauderdale and the Miami is kind of mainly people use here. So as long as the Miami is closer, you won't have any issues. And other cities like, for example, West Palm Beach, Delray Beach, Pompano Beach, it's like really further from Homestead. So you are kind of in a little bit of secluded corner on the south side if you're living in Homestead. Number 9 I'll talk about is the Doral. Doral is one of the beautiful city too. It's part of the suburb of Miami. And Doral is kind of famous for a little bit of new construction and luxury condos and townhouses. So if you're looking to buy something similar, then Doral is a great choice. Doral is one of the very famous, especially if you have a job in IT companies or medical equipment companies or boat machinery. So there are a lot of companies there, a lot of startups near to Doral is there. So that's really great opportunity to live near to the job location, then Doral could be the great choice. The cost of living wise, honestly, near to Miami, it's a little bit higher than the Broward County or Palm Beach County, which some of the city I'll be recommending you to live. But Doral is one of the safe neighborhood. You do not have to worry about the crime rates. The school wise is amazing. There are really great even charter schools or public schools, and the private schools are there. So Doral has a great choice to live, especially if you are coming with family with kids. And number 8, now it's the Pembroke Pines. So now we are going towards the Broward County. So Broward County has a lot many cities to live there. I live in Broward County, but here I'm discussing only few cities which are kind of really nice city if you're coming with the kids. In this video, I'm also focusing on the schools too. I'm not just focusing on lifestyle, but I'm focusing on the schools, crime rates. So that's how I'm categorizing the cities. So Pembroke Pines is also a great city to live in. If you want to have a little bit more affordable cost of living than Miami, and you don't want to live in Miami because of the traffic, because of the crazy lifestyle there, then Pembroke Pines is the great choice to live. Many people who has a job in Miami, Doral, Kendall, like Surfside areas, then they choose Pembroke Pines to live there. And Pembroke Pines is great because of their schools. Pembroke Pines is great because they have great shopping areas. There are recreational activities like multiple parks, pickleball, and a lot of things you can do in Pembroke Pines. And it's still considered a suburb, so it's more quieter. There is not much traffic going to A to B distance. It's not crazy there. So if you want to visit your friends, it's not going to be like 1.5 hours to go, like in Miami. Also, there is not much, the extra money you have to pay for the parking because it's close to Miami, but at the same time, Miami has a crazy lifestyle where you literally have to pay for valet almost every building. So I have another video which I'm mentioning more about Miami itself, like pros and cons living there. Try to check out that video if you want to learn more about Miami. Talking about the Pembroke Pines, it's a great town to live in because of this. Crime rate wise also is very less. Its proximity wise is very close to Miami and Fort Lauderdale too. So if you have a job in Fort Lauderdale, then also Pembroke Pines can be walked out. And number 7 is Miramar. Miramar is very close to Pembroke Pines. It's almost similar things what Pembroke Pines offers, Miramar has. Only difference is it has a little bit less communities than Pembroke Pines. So you may get a little less inventory there. However, they have a pretty nice new construction communities too, which are built around after 2003, 2004. So those communities are one of my favorites because, you do get to have the year built wise newer house, and the pricing wise it's not too expensive. So if I'll be talking about more other cities of the Broward County, comparing to those cities like Weston, Parkland, compared to that, Miramar is much cheaper. I'll show you an example, like if you're buying something around $650,000 in Miramar, what kind of house you get, and if you buy $650,000 in Parkland, what kind of you get. So Miramar is a great choice because of the location if you are close to Miami or Fort Lauderdale for your work. And at the same time, if you want to save some money and want to have a little bit more bigger house, more square foot, more newer house, then Miramar can be the great choice to live in. One con, I will tell you, not every area in Miramar is great. Not every school in Miramar is great. So you got to be very careful where you are going and what you are choosing. So ask your professional, or if you need some help to buy a house here, even virtually, we are here to help you out. But definitely you got to search properly where you're looking at. Sometimes those communities are amazing, but the schools are not so good. So make sure you do that homework before you choose. Now, number 5, I'm going further north, is Weston. Weston is one of my favorite town because Weston has all kind of things. Everywhere you go to Weston, you have a great school zone. Crime rate wise, much lower. I mean, lowest you can find in South Florida. It was even ranked as a safest town of Florida, and it has a great, I would say it's a different feel in Weston to live there because it has a great landscaping. If you see my drone shots, and you will find like a lot of palm trees there. Almost 35,000 plus palm trees or different trees. It's there in Weston. If you're looking to even have a golf courses, there's a lot of good communities there too. But one drawback is the prices are very high than which we talk about in Pembroke Pines and Miramar. However, it has a lot of communities, many communities, and that's why the inventory wise you still get option. Inventory wise I'm saying because it says a layout options. I'm not saying the number of houses. Not every time so many are available, especially what we saw in 2021. The same kind of pattern I'm kind of predicting 2022 will be in this area because this is one of the very reputed area. People who are living there, they are living for long term unless they have to move out. Otherwise, they don't want to move out. Now, my next favorite city is Boca Raton. Boca Raton also you must have heard about if you are already researching about South Florida, because this is one of the another city which is really famous for family with kids, for senior citizens, for winter birds or snowbirds, for the vacation homes, and also for investors, because there are a couple of universities in Boca Raton too. So if you're kind of looking to all-in-one kind of city, then Boca Raton is amazing. The recreational wise, it's great. A lot of nice restaurants. Just go in a business park and it's so awesome. Like if you love art, there are a lot of options there, art and museums in Boca Raton. And if you like activity wise from the city does the great activities too for the kids. In business parks all the time there is some kind of show happening, and for not just for the kids, it's for the adults too. So a lot of fun things you will find there. Plus, there are great parks, like we went once, it's called Gumbo Limbo Nature Park, which is kind of on the east side of the Boca. It's great for the kids, like learning about the turtles and some of the different ocean animals. And it's a great city where you have a variety of the things to experience. Plus, it is close to beach. So on the east side of Boca, if you are living, then you are very close to beach. Beautiful luxury houses you will find. I'll show you one example. We shot a video for 3.9 million listing, which is on a bay. It's comparatively is a great price with the location. And there are, like right now the trend is running, you buy older house, you remodel inside every single things, and you make it your own beautiful home. So Boca Raton should be my number one, but I'm going like from south to north, and that's how I'm putting my city names. My next one is Parkland. Parkland is in Broward, but it's very close to Boca. It's one of very famous if you are looking for a newer construction. Parkland started building around 2000, around that range. So you have multiple communities which has built even after 2005 or 2010. So if you check out Watercrest, Cascada, Parkland Bay, those are like very new communities. If you're looking for just the new construction, then Parkland is the only choice I feel. New construction, what I'm feeling is not just like 2021, but also like if you're looking for like not too old, like 2015 plus built, then Parkland is a great choice. Prices there, my God, in a COVID time, it has got like this. And they almost increase around 35% to 40% prices. So one way is good news for the sellers or homeowners who are living there. If you're going to buy there, you're going to go wrong, because the market price there always been strong if you live in Parkland. And because that's one of the only rare town where you have a more newer built, it has a different feel. One biggest disadvantage there, the highways are very far. So you got to check out the location of your work. If it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. Don't waste your time there. But many people live there, and even they travel to Miami or they travel to West Palm Beach. So it's all about what you are comfortable for. If you want to see more about Parkland, then I have so many videos about Parkland. I have a whole playlist about Parkland. So check out that. My next city is called Lake Worth. Lake Worth, I like it because it's further north to Boca. Let's say you cannot afford living in Boca, or you're not finding something what you're looking for, Lake Worth may give you. And Lake Worth still has a good schools in some of the zip codes. It's close to beach. It's kind of close to fun things like Boca Raton, or further north if you go West Palm Beach. So proximity wise is pretty nice. And it's still close to beach. I mean, that's number one thing people look for while they live in South Florida, because that's the main activities you'll be doing. Going to beach, having fun in water, and that's what your kids will love in South Florida. So Lake Worth has a great choices of house, plus the cost of living is really, really low there, even including the real estate part. Now my next choice is Wellington. So Wellington is one of the very famous city in 2021 for relocation because of their schools. The school ratings in Wellington for all schools are amazing. Wellington has great communities too. I have a very separate videos about Wellington too, so if you want to check it out to learn more about Wellington. But overview, if I give you, almost all things get check mark, like crime rate is very low, it's very safe communities, gated communities, it has a great real estate value. It has the great appreciation value too, because many people are relocating to Wellington because the cities like Boca Raton or Parkland getting more expensive for them. So the value will be slowly going up no matter what, because it is one of the rare city you will find in Palm Beach County where you have all the schools are awesome. One biggest disadvantage in Wellington is it is very far from beach. So check out first in the map, are you okay to live there? My next city is called Palm City. So Palm City is further north. There are a lot many cities there, like I love Stewart, Jupiter, Juno Beach, but I'm just picking a couple of cities which is kind of my favorites based on the factors like crime rate, schools, the culture, the proximity, all those kind of factors. So Palm City is one of the developing city you can find. There are a lot of new construction there. Let's say, a lot of new builds are happening. If you're looking for something newer to live in, then Palm City could be the great choice. Close to Palm City is called Westlake. Westlake is like a brand new town. If you live in Westlake and you're looking for a new construction, you will get the choices there. Compared to Westlake, Palm City I love because the schools are really great there. And the biggest difference you will find from rest of the city to Palm City is it makes you feel like you're living in countryside right now. But maybe after a few years, who knows? So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.